LeBron James and Cristiano Ronaldo are two names that define modern greatness. Both men turned 40 this year, both remain dominant, and both symbolize what longevity looks like at the highest level of sport. Still, even between two global icons, there's always room for a little friendly banter. During a wide-ranging interview with Piers Morgan, Ronaldo opened up about his fitness regimen, his mindset at 40, and the few athletes he looks to for inspiration, per the big lead. When asked who motivates him to stay in peak condition, the Portuguese star immediately mentioned the Los Angeles Lakers forward, before sliding in a light jab about the Kings' hairline. I saw good examples in other sports as well. For example, in basketball, LeBron James, Ronaldo said on Piers Morgan Uncensored, "I think we are the same age. I have more hair than him. I think it's good because he still plays basketball and he's in good shape." The playful comment earned laughs from fans, but it also carried genuine respect. James has defied every expectation that comes with age, performing at a level that few in NBA history can relate to. His drive, conditioning, and discipline continue to set the standard for younger players around the league. The King nears his return as Lakers surge. The Lakers provided encouraging news this week, confirming that James has been cleared for full contact drills, Athlon Sports reports. A return could happen as soon as November 18th, during a 3-game stretch against the Utah Jazz and Los Angeles Clippers. If that timeline holds, James will have missed 14 games to start the 2025 season, leaving little margin for error if he wants to stay eligible for all NBA honors. Head coach J.J. Redick emphasized that managing James' workload will be crucial. "I don't think there's a proven way to handle someone who has this much mileage," Redick told The Athletic's Dan Woik. "You have to be cautious with how you use him." Programa Senac de Aprendizagem. Tudo comica com uma oportunidade. O programa Senac de Aprendizagem é gratuito para todas as empresas. Eu contratar aprendices sua empresa fortalece a reputação e capacita jovens. Sponsored by Senac São Paulo. Learn more. So far, Los Angeles has handled his absence impressively. The team sits at 7-2, second in the Western Conference, and has won 5 straight games. The Lakers have also gone a perfect 4-0 on the road, showing that their supporting cast can handle the pressure while their leader recovers. Two legends, one relentless standard. While James pushes for a 22nd season of excellence, Ronaldo continues to rewrite his own story. According to Bloomberg's Billionaires Index, he recently became the first footballer to reach billionaire status, joining an exclusive list that includes Michael Jordan, Tiger Woods, Magic Johnson, Roger Federer, and, fittingly, LeBron James, per Reuters. Their careers mirror each other in uncanny ways. Ronaldo debuted in 2002, James in 2003. Both remain global superstars who dominate physically, financially, and culturally. They've shattered records, inspired generations, and shown that discipline and passion can keep even the most demanding careers alive well into their 40s. So while Ronaldo may have joked about having more hair, his nod to LeBron James reflects the ultimate respect, one legend recognizing another. Both of them refusing to slow down. The play that set the tone for Bronny James' new season wasn't just a highlight, it was a statement. When Austin Reeves tossed a lob that Bronny hammered home with both hands, the entire Lakers bench erupted. To everyone else, it was his first bucket of the season. To him, it was just another bang-out. "It was just a regular moment for me," Bronny said during Saturday's shoot-around, as he spoke about the play nearly a week later, per the LA Times. "I want to continue to do that, but I just have to keep giving my all, keep playing hard, running in transition, and getting stops on the defensive end for my team." The 21-year-old guard is embracing growth and responsibility in his sophomore season. After a challenging rookie year filled with uncertainty, Bronny has leaned into the grind. The Lakers, now shaping their future around Luka Doncic and a youthful roster, see Bronny's development as part of their long-term vision. Finding comfort in the chaos. The young Laker has made visible strides, especially in his confidence and defensive focus. "I feel like it's way better, especially the defensive end, holding my own, pushing the pace on the offensive end in transition," Bronny said, per Fadeaway World. "I feel like I did a great job in the summer getting in shape. JJ has told me that I'm playing as hard as I can right now, so I want to keep doing that." His coach, J.J. Redick, has rewarded that effort with more minutes. Despite modest numbers, 1.5 points, 0.8 rebounds, and 1.8 assists per game, Bronny's playing time has nearly doubled to 11.8 minutes. That trust means more opportunities to build rhythm and show maturity on the floor. The Lakers' record reflects that progress too. Before a narrow loss to the Hawks, they were riding a 5-game win streak and sitting near the top of the Western Conference at 7-3. Even amid injuries, the system appears to be working, and Bronny's buy-in has been part of that stability. Growth beyond the box score. While the stat sheet doesn't tell the full story, the eye test does. Lakers legend James Worthy said on the team's broadcast that Bronny's performance in a recent win over Portland was his best game of his NBA career, praising his energy and confidence. Bola VP reports. The 55th overall pick has embraced the role of underdog, using every possession to prove he belongs. He's not chasing headlines or highlight plays, just steady improvement. "I'm happy with the progress so far," Bronny shared. "I just want to keep working and helping the team any way I can." It's that quiet, deliberate mindset that's beginning to define him. As his father's career enters its twilight, Bronny's journey is only beginning. Each game, each small win, pushes him closer to carving out his own identity in Los Angeles. And each day he progresses is another day the Lakers improve as a team. They will need all the weapons they can get firing on all cylinders come playoffs. The Los Angeles Lakers have already undergone one of the most dramatic transformations in recent NBA memory. Trading Anthony Davis for Luka Doncic signaled a philosophical shift away from the power and defense identity that had defined the Lakers since 2020. Luka's arrival meant something different entirely. The offense would now run through elite playmaking, perimeter creation, pacing, and scoring versatility. The Lakers didn't wait long to reinforce that shift, either. By acquiring DeAndre Ayton, they doubled down on an offensive-minded frontcourt, leaning into touch, size, and scoring magnification rather than intimidation and interior dominance. But even with these bold moves, something still feels unfinished. The Lakers have added great offensive talent, yet they are missing the one thing championship teams need more than anything: reliable rim protection that holds up under playoff pressure. And that is where the next move comes into focus. If the Lakers are going to fully embrace the version of themselves they are building, Daniel Gafford is the overreaction trade they must target. Daniel Gafford is the missing defensive anchor for this new Lakers identity. DeAndre Ayton is not Anthony Davis. That's not a criticism, just a truth. Where Davis was defined by instinctive defensive rotations, overwhelming length, and an ability to erase mistakes no scheme could fully prevent, Ayton plays defense mostly by positioning and anticipation. He is reactive rather than imposing. He is mobile in switches, capable of playing up in coverage and comfortable closing defensive possessions with rebounds. But he does not change opposing drives. He does not deter slashers. Teams do not hesitate when they see him waiting at the rim. Daniel Gafford does. Gafford plays defense in a way that changes how opponents think, not just how they shoot. He challenges everything around the basket. He is one of the league's best vertical defenders, controlling space above the rim in a way that very few bigs do. On offense, he does not ask for touches, isolations, or post-ups. He screens, dives, finishes lobs, and clears space. He thrives next to creators who bend coverage, and the Lakers have two of the best in the world in LeBron James and Luka Doncic. Ayton gives the Lakers a center who can score and rebound. Gafford would give them a center who protects the paint and sets the tone physically. Together, they would form a rotation that lets the Lakers choose how they want to control a game, whether through finesse or force. And in the playoffs, the ability to dictate identity is everything. Austin Reeves has cemented himself as the Lakers' next star. While Luka and LeBron draw the headlines, Austin Reeves has quietly and steadily transformed into the soul of this version of the Lakers. What began as an undrafted player finding a role has evolved into something far more meaningful. Reeves has become the connective star, the player who smooths out possessions when Luka slows the pace or LeBron surveys matchups. He scores when the team needs a release valve. He initiates when defenses tilt. He reads leverage and rotates thoughtfully on defense. More importantly, Reeves has reached a level where his presence shapes how opponents defend the Lakers. They can no longer afford to hide non-defenders on him. They cannot sag off him on dribble handoffs. He has gained the respect of the scouting report in full, the kind where coaches pause film and tell their players, "Don't relax on him." This rise is what makes the Gafford trade urgent. Reeves can now legitimately be the third star in a championship lineup, not by narrative hype, but by the consistency of his production. However, guards who carry heavy creation loads need protection behind them. They need confidence that when they chase over screens, someone is waiting to challenge the rim. Reeves' leap is not just a reason to praise him. It is a reason to reinforce the team around him. If the Lakers want Reeves to flourish as the star he has become, they need to ensure he is supported defensively, structurally, and physically. Gafford gives them that foundation. Can the Lakers make this deal happen? The good news for the Lakers is that this trade is entirely feasible. Dallas is evaluating its roster after a disappointing start, and Gafford sits in that category of players whose value is clearer to contenders than to retooling teams. The Lakers have a clear need, a clear fit, and a timeline that demands they optimize the roster immediately. LeBron is still great, but time only moves in one direction. Luka is entering the stage where roster shaping determines whether he ascends to the championship tier. Reeves' breakout cannot be wasted. Ayton's offensive strengths should not be undone by asking him to carry defensive responsibilities he has never consistently embraced. The Lakers have already made their bold moves. Now they need their balancing move. Daniel Gafford is not a star. He is something more necessary, the final structural piece. If the Lakers are serious about contending right now, this is the overreaction that isn't really an overreaction at all.